Yo guys, back at it again with the trading analysis videos. So yeah, let's take a look at what I'm gonna be doing today. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I'm gonna look out at DJ. Stay emotionless and just try to make the best possible decisions. Yeah, Ramin. Okay, what's there? So first thing I want to do is just want to place out when market opens, so I know when I'm trading. All right, second thing, what are we gonna look at? This is way too early to be on such a small time frame. Okay, so clearly we've had some bearish momentum through the night. So where are liquidity sweeps? That's kind of what I first want to look at right away. So we got one there. What else we got? That's a liquidity sweep. It's a low, so we can mark it out. It'd still be smart to mark that out. Past lows, not really. Yeah, up candle, going towards down candle. Yeah, nothing really. Um, yeah. So we about have these two liquidity sweeps early on, right? Now I want to look for some order blocks that I can find here. Okay, we have a move down towards a move up. That was the liquidity sweep too, so we have to get that entire move down. Now that, see that? There's days and gaps between that, right? So we can just look at it from here. So the entire move down would be something like this. That would be the entire move down right there. Okay, and we look further. Okay, so that's pretty irrelevant to us. Like, that's a really big area, right? So that's pretty irrelevant to us that we cover all of that. So then we try to be more precise with this shit, right? So now let's look again. Okay, here, that isn't. Okay, that isn't. So the 4 hour order block isn't really of much importance to us, okay? Let's try to look for a 2 hour order block, okay? That's where the liquidity sweep happened. Okay, the move up prior to the move down. Okay, so the move down prior to the move up. You guys see how both all this can kind of work in harmony. So then let's go back here. Where did it happen? I would say right there. Okay, because we hit past lows, took them out, past highs, everything took it out, right? So now we have a little bit of a order block zone that we can play by, right? So that's where the orders were filled, left, came back in, orders filled, left, came back in, right? And we're on bearish momentum all day today, right? So I want to go down to the hours. So this is clearly going to be a short, if anything. What are we saying here? Hourly fair value gaps. We can see that we have a fair value gap right there. That needs to be filled, or has it been filled? That's been filled. Cool. Okay. Um, yeah, nothing really even in the hourly. I'm looking for an hourly order block. No. We could say that this to some respect because it took out previous highs and it was before the leg down, so it would be these two right here, and liquidity was swept up here. You can see that liquidity was swept up there, right? And you can say that these two right here, there's an order block in there. So I like to keep it just slightly below, just so I can tell the difference between where the lines are. All right. Okay, let's go down to the 30-minute. Where are we operating right now? Okay. There's a fair value gap here that's already been filled, right? Liquidity was swept. Right down here, there was a big liquidity sweep. So leg down, right? No real move up, leg down, move up, leg down, move up. You guys see this right now? I just want to show you guys something, okay? Ooh, where we at? Okay. Remember earlier we were talking about which trades are smarter to take, right? Listen, you're gonna lose trades no matter what, but it's what I look at this leg down, move up, leg down, move up, leg down, move up, leg down. Now that's all a leg down, man. Come on, it's consistent. Move up. Then we're moving up, moving up, moving up. Retracement, leg down, move up, leg down, move up, right? So clearly we're in the middle of a move up right now. So our smarter choice, and we're in the middle of a downtrend. If you guys can see that, higher high, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. But I think structure was broken there. Not bad. Structure was broken there. Structure was broken right here. And have we broken structure since? Yeah, we broke structure right here. Okay, did we break structure again after that? Broke structure right here. So we're in an uptrend right now as we speak. Let's see if the 15 minutes can confirm that. Yeah, the 15 minutes does actually confirm that. Okay. So we're in this movement right here. Do you guys see that? This movement. So we're going down, we're gonna come up. Okay. Let's look for entries if we were to take the trade right now or later on when we are going to take the trade. If it's gonna be a good trade. Okay, so we're shorting for sure. Right. Actually first before I even want to see that, I want to see if there's a good price to get this at. Okay, we're in a good price range right now, right? If we look at that part, and then if we were to short position, I just want to put that in. Okay. So if our entry is anywhere really above this, so right now, here, right? And our first take profit, where would I put our stop loss? That's our first take profit right here, where liquidity was swept. So here, look, previous areas of liquidity. Here would be the first one, second one, right? Okay. And where would our stop loss be? Well, same thing applies. Really, where would our daily bias or everything, all the research that we did, where would it be basically pointless, right? Or where would we be wrong? So I would set this as stop loss one. Okay. If it passes this right here, you guys see that? Because then we're going into higher highs again, right? Because we're breaking structure. So if price goes above here, we're wrong, right? Right there. There. That's too much. If price goes, there was liquidity swept up here. Swept down here. And it. Right there. See that? Yeah, we want this entire box. So the way our position would be is price is right here right now. If the price was to go above this, our position is compromised, and take our put our take profit one right here, and then we could take our take profit two right there. This is a short position today, and the way I can show that is we'll confirm it all the way through. Bearish momentum down there, right? Like we follow the same structure, right? Bearish right here. If we're bearish on the daily, and then what are we? Bearish on the 4 hour, 2 hour. You guys get what I mean, right? Like we haven't broken structure to the upside at all, right? And take my trade. Set my trade on the 5 minute. Yeah, I think I did. Bullish here. We're just having a retracement. So, and if it doesn't work out like that, that's the beautiful thing about this, is look at that. Like it doesn't really matter. Then you know what you did was wrong, and you don't take the trade, right? So you can go back. You can do it so many different ways, and I wouldn't take this trade until market opens, anyways, right? Does that make sense to you guys? Like this is an analysis, right? And this is what my analysis is, that right now it's a good price to buy for a short, right? And I'm just gonna wait for it to stay and prove to me that it does want to short. And if it does want to short, then I know where my take profit one is, where my take profit two is. We have to look at order blocks still in this area, right? I got to see where price wants to go in before it does decide that it's ready to go down. So right here we have an order block, right? Does price want to come back here? Then we see that price went back into this. We have an order block. We have an order block coming in right here, right? Set that high, go down. Now, is price gonna go up and come down again? That's all we're waiting for. Is the only time I would take this trade is in a break of structure to the downward, to the downside, right, guys? Okay. So that's about it for today, and yeah, back at it again tomorrow. Might record another video later today, depending on my mood. I'll probably post this in a bit. Just to show you guys, I did the same stuff earlier for the metals that I usually like to look at. So XA USD, right? This is a long position that I was looking at earlier today, and we were in equilibrium, so that's a good price to get it at, and then you can long it. And then I was looking at see how that's going. Same thing, long position for this, and yeah, we're outside the order block, and you guys can see that we touched it here, right? We touched it right there. Not that you guys can see where my finger is, but touched it right there. If I show it here, it comes in, and we're going down, and now we're trying to move up again. Okay, guys, that's about it for today. You guys have yourself a wonderful day. I'll probably post it later today, and I'll post a little like motivational video later today as well. All right, guys, peace out.